So my name is John Pasquarella. We're here in Porto, Portugal. I am from the United States, visiting for my internship. I have coached at every level of the game in the US, from youth soccer through the high school and university system into the professional game. I've coached in all the professional leagues in the United States, MLS, USL Championship, USL League One, USL League Two. I've held the roles of a goalkeeping coach, a high performance coach, an assistant coach, a head coach. So I'm fairly well traveled and fairly well versed in all the different roles within a team. And I'm extremely excited to be here for this internship, and I'm extremely excited to be involved in the course. When I first entered it, you go into all these new experiences with certain expectations. And I realized when I first entered into the course, this was something very different, because I've learned now upon reflection that my expectations were based on the conventional view of the game, seeing the game through a certain lens, seeing the game through the physical side and based on your game model and maybe some teaching pedagogy, but never really looking at the game in a holistic manner and interactions in a team in a holistic way, understanding them through the concepts of complex systems theory and the chaos and the unpredictability that's involved in that. And in this course, that's how it originally gets introduced. The fact that this group is a bunch of separate individual inputs with different experiences, and certain things are created and macro ideas kind of emerge from that. And then we learn through the course how to manage that process. And I never realized how holistic you could look at that process. Because again, before, for me, it was based on the physical, and it was based on being able to teach my game model, my game principles to people whose job it was to understand it and receive it and to do it. Now, looking at the tactical periodization methodology, I realize it really is much more than that. One of the interesting things that's emerged out of the discussions is the teacher-student relationship. I never really looked at it in the way that I've been taught to look at it here. I've always looked at it as having an ability to impart my knowledge onto the players who are supposed to learn it, where really what it looks like I'm supposed to do as I'm delving into the methodology and trying to understand more and more of it is I'm really trying to create the right environment for them to be able to acquire not only certain skills, which is how I used to look at it, but a certain feeling and meaning of the game, and trying to get them to get that feeling and meaning to match mine so that we can work in lockstep together in a certain direction. So it's been a fantastic experience, both online doing the course with you, with Renato, with Miguel, with George, having everyone be so open to questions, to be able to dialogue through email, to be able to meet you face to face and engage in discussions and watch games live and talk about ideas and exchange information. On the course, in the internship, something that I would have never expected from the beginning, and the amount of growth and the amount of avenues that I've gone down that has just made me a better person and a better coach for the experience. So I wanted to say thank you, because it's been an unbelievable experience. It's been an unbelievable journey. And the interesting part about it is I realize I'm not closer to the end of that journey. I'm just at the beginning of it and just starting to grasp and learn some of these concepts, and really excited to where that can take me with my teams over the next number of years. So not only has the course exceeded my expectations and Dave introduced me to it, but now being able to be here with you and to be able to ask personalized, individualized questions based on the context that I'm working in has been an awesome experience.